right here. Their breakout. All right, so here we go. The helicopter going straight in over onto the B flag. Going to be looking for that other little bird. And we're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 at the minimum. 4 players, probably 5 because of an engineer going into this B flag. And once again, they will be capping this out super fast. Boat going straight around, trying to get a disable. I think I actually got a disable onto that boat there for a second. But he's just going to be playing circles right now. It does end up going down. They ended up leaving B flag once again very fast. Minro's going to be in a fight with Roto over here, missing his tow missile, but you know what, Minro's going to be connecting with his, able to take out Roto and his rep, so that was a really good job there. You got to be careful though, only 70% health, so he's actually sitting really nice as the LAV should be backing up here in just a few moments with his buddies, and they're going to be able to cap C out. Going to get some infantry over here into the backside. But you know what, as we were saying that, oh yeah, the infantry from the backside able to take out the LAV, so nice job there by Noobs in War. And BTK is going to be sitting on the back foot here in just a few moments. They don't have a whole lot of infantry left. Back up onto this flag, as we're seeing it now, is going to be burned down here pretty soon. Going to be trading shots over there with Shackle Bello. In a bit of a trouble here. It has about 50 health now. He's be getting some spawns on him here pretty soon. And he does end up going down over there into the actual main building. And there's just dead bodies every which way. Sergio coming around the backside, able to take out Powers. And there it is. They are cleaning it out. They do have C. Only 2 players, I think, remain for Blitzkriegers. They're going to be Cryfinders trying to get up on top of that roof. Now, as we saw before, Noobs in War did this really well. They sat up on top of the roof. They had air dominance, though. Something that Blitzkriegers was not able to do. They were not able to get any kind of an air dominance going on for too long anyways. And, you know, Cryfinder, he may be able to get some burns going on here, but he has to be careful not to get picked off by that little bird. So we are going to be seeing some little birds going back and forth. G-Brag already on that. And look at that. Goes down, takes out the little bird himself. So nice job there. That's what I was talking about. Not able to get any kind of air dominance going on. Bello will be pushing up into the main building. He gets caught right out into the open, and this is what I'm talking about. Noobs in War playing this perfectly. Nobody is pressuring this for Blitzkriegers. They know that they're not pressuring B. So you know what? That's fine. They're going to put all 9 of their other players over here onto C, and they're just holding it up. Look at this. Their armor is not even really pushing in that hard. Now we will be seeing TJB pushing in. He ends up going down. It looks like Roto is going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Powers trying to take out this other LAV. Unfortunately, I believe he should be able to get it. Yes, he is, but he's going to be taking some damage in the process. Has to reload up here pretty soon and getting back rage. Oh man, Minro with the chance. What are you doing? Shoot at the LAV, Minro. Not at the infantry at the moment. Missing that tow missile. He should be just fine. And look at that 1% health. Yes, he ends up going down. Minro, nice job. A little bit of criticism there. Ooh, does end up going down by some infantry. We do have 3 players left back up over here onto this C flag, trying to get back into these buildings. Oh, nice job there by, who was that? That was going to be Borges, just waiting for anybody to push up there. And look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, the way Noobs and War have done this. I mean, they read Blitzkriegers so well. Roto's going to be pushing back up without his LAV, trying to get across the gorge here. And he's not going to be able to do a whole lot. Look at this infantry line. This is beautiful. Look at that infantry line right there. Oh my god, that's going to be awesome. Zertil is going to be actually spotting Roto right there. Doesn't end up getting the trade, but you know what? Sergio saw what happened to his buddy. He's going to be getting some picks going on there. Able to take out Haste BR. And should be able to get some shots in over here onto Roto. At the very least, stops this push. And trying to get some nade fire in there. Not going to be able to reach. But they did stop that push cold. Power's going to be getting into a back rage. So, not completely tight, but they are going to be getting in here pretty soon. Actually pressuring A right there. And there you go. Forcing Blitzkriegers finally to get in over here onto this B flag. He ends up going down, though. Forcing. See, this is what it does, though, guys. Look at this. So, he ended up coming back over here onto B. You're like, okay, yeah, that's fine. But he forced 2 more players to come back to B, which leaves two less players that his main guys have to deal with on the mainland, which is exactly what they need to do. Now, I think that Noobs and War is going to be just fine over here onto this C flag with Minro finally coming in with his tank. And it looks like it is going to stabilize with A going back over there to Blitzkriegers. Borges, though, the only player over here for Noobs and War. Going to be waiting for possibly a spawn bomb. I would like to see a spawn bomb as a recon, maybe post up a... ooh, shouldn't have taken that shot there. Borges, man. Now they know that they're over here. And he is going to be able to take him down, but he is hurting. And will be getting wiped up by the rest of Blitzkriegers. Roto's going to be pushing up over here onto this high side next to the dam, trying to get any kind of a back rage going on. Finding any armor that's going to be left out into the open. And this is what's so beautiful about this map here, guys. While it does look like it would be a perfect vehicles map, it is not. It is actually a very, very heavily towards the infantry side of things. Able to take out Sergio there. I don't know where the hell he was going. Just decided to I don't know, go for a nice little drive, if you will. But Roto has to be careful. He could get caught out into the open with some of this infantry, with these crates that are sitting around, and he is going to be taking a little bit of damage on his side. Reactive, though, is going to help out there, able to take out 1 or 2 infantry himself, but we will be seeing him getting pressured by Monroe. I know I'm butchering that name, guys, and I do apologize, but that's all I got right now. There he goes with the Zuni rockets. I would be curious to see how well those Zuni rockets do versus the TOW, and there he goes. Roto is down for the count. Going to be taking out some extra infantry here as soon as his gun reloads. So nice play there. C is going to be flashing, and it does end up getting grayed out as we are seeing several of those players hitting up on top of that building. Once again, burning it from the top. But you know what? Noobs and War already here. They got the infantry. They've got the armor. And there's not a whole lot that they can do. And they're not even... I believe that Blitzkriegers has no air. Yeah, I am not seeing any air for Blitzkrieg, so let's just G-brag. Look at that. Exactly what I was saying before. Able to take out any kind of rooftop spawn campers at all. I mean, that's just it. That was an amazing job right there by Noobs and More. They are playing this map out perfectly. Only 2 players left up by Extreme... I'm sorry. Blitzkriegers. This is a pretty bad cast so far. I do apologize, guys. But we will be seeing Blitzkriegers pushing back up over here. The last player does end up going down. No spawn beacons whatsoever to account for. And that is going to be it. Power going to be pushing in with his lone LAV. Going to have to be careful, though. Look at those. Got some mines going out, some slams going out. So he's not going to be able to really do anything at all. And once again, I'd like to see some pressuring B. It was working well for them. As we saw before, they pressured B, and they started to pressure C, and it was almost working there for a second. Did we have a Jihad G? No, we did not have a Jihad G, but we did have a fail on, what was that, Blitzkriegers for not taking out Rovidia there. Who is going to be pushing in onto A flag, 151 to 355. Guys, this is turning into basically just a one-sided match. A flag is now going to be grayed out and possibly taken here in just a few moments. We will be seeing Cryfinder trying to come up here, and he will take that out. So nice job there, but Borges will be following up with his buddy. I'd like to see him kind of wait. If you look, he has 3 players waiting to spawn in. Could be doing a nice spawn bomb here. Oh, but the LAV coming in, and he is going to be safe there for a few moments. And does end up staying alive, but that LAV is going to catch him right in the open, and that is going to be it. He ends up going down. C is going to be safe, and there you go. B now going to be flashing. It's only going to be taking 1, maybe 2 players going to be back here. But look at this. I mean, while they may not have been able to get the cap, it is forcing 1, 2, 3, 4, at the minimum, 4 players back here to take care of this. 5 if you count the extra guy in the helicopter. So half of the team had to go back and take B. The only problem here, guys, is that they did not coordinate it over here with C. So Powers and Roto should have been pushing in at the same time that B push was happening. Unfortunately, their timings were off, and we are seeing them playing a very defensive game, which is not what they need to do. 123 tickets on their side. That's all they have left to play with, and to be honest with you, they can only get down to 75 before this match is over. 350 left for Noobs and War. Guys, I believe this is going to be game. I'm going to go over here to Monroe, who's going to be playing onto this high side, using those thermals. And he's going to be sitting up here just playing the defensive fight, which is exactly what they need to be doing. Noobs are doing an amazing job of setting up onto this map. Can't say it enough, because it is. It really is an amazing job. Guys, if you want to know how to play this map, just watch how Noobs and War have played it. That's exactly the way you need to play this map. And it looks like TJB going down, trying to make a suicide run into C. Not going to be able to do anything, but has to, though. able to get up into the actual building, into the stairwell, goes down with those elusive trades that we all know and love. I don't think anybody actually loves them. And look at that, Borges just picking apart this team, getting in behind on that spawn beacon, able to get a couple of rockets into that tank, and using the SRAW, which I do like. If he could get somebody to get some lock-ons there, could be doing some massive damage. And a random Jeep coming in. Is that his buddy shooting at him? I think it was. But we will be seeing Bem pushing up, being slightly aggressive over here onto the A. B flag does end up going down, so finally Blitzkriegers going in for that island. And as they are doing so, lose A in the process. And we are going to be seeing Rob 6 with that boat just scooting around over here onto this B flag, able to harass any infantry. And this is why I was saying you only want to attack it with a few infantry. You don't want to attack it with half of your team here, because this is what ends up happening. You have a couple of infantry that are going to be stuck out into the open, and they have no air dominance. They have no boat out here to help them, no attack boat. So they're going to be stuck over here onto this B flag, and while they're stuck, Noobs in War have the lay of the land over here onto the mainland. And able to take out power, no problem. Gets a multi-kill as well. We'll be looking up some infantry onto the hilltop. That is going to be gone, no problem. And look at this. Nail in the coffin, guys. 62. That is it. Throwing down some slams just for some good measure. Going to be going for a T-dagger, so I don't know what the hell he's doing there. But Borges coming in over here onto this B flag. Going to get taken down himself. Shackle. Is he going to make anything happen? Show us some montage moments. I want to see some Magnum use. I know it's a shitty gun, but I want to see some Magnum use being happening. PV goes down by Shackle, as well as Bellow. B flag's still going to be canceled out. Getting an extra spawn in right there. And we are going to be seeing a little bit of a boat fight going on. Some of the things that we did not see utilized within this match were the boats and the helicopters for... Ooh, that was actually a nice hit right there. So, there he goes, boat taken down. And see how easy that was, guys? Why Blitzkriegers did not do that earlier, I do not know. Maybe they have learned their lesson, and they will be back once again. So this is going to be a single elimination tournament, guys. I will post the brackets right now for you to check out. So those are the brackets right now posted up into chat. I know this is 2 minutes later than when I posted them, but there they are. If you have not checked out the other cast, please do so. Twitch.tv/WarXSTV. Should definitely go give them a look. They are going to be casting. I think it's Authority and Mercenarios, I believe, is the cast that match that they're going to be casting. So definitely go check that out. Should be a good one. And there is the round in. And that is it, guys. Now you can look at my beautiful face once again. So, basically, all in all, I do want to point out some things that that we saw in that matchup that definitely would have helped out the Blitzkriegers team. So, number one, they did not pressure B at all. A few times, but that was it. They pressured it way too late in the match, and they didn't have enough. They didn't have enough of a timing push to do anything about it. So while they did pressure in that last round, and they did end up taking that, they sent 5 guys there. That's half of their team to go take that one flag, which was then stuck on there because they don't have anything in the attack boats or the attack chopper to help out with the other attack boat. So 5 guys stuck onto that B flag, did not push their armor over onto C flag, which was a huge blunder also. So they definitely have to work on your timing tactics there. One of the other things that we noticed was that they never had any air up. They never had their boats up. So you may think, how is it important to have a boat up? Well, you have to contest that B flag. And that's one person that has an incredible amount of power. You put the anti-air missiles on that thing, gone choppers. You put the TV missiles on that thing, dead boats, dead choppers. I mean, there's so much stuff you can do with that boat. One guy can control that whole area. The whole area. Did not utilize it. Their attack chopper were not able to do anything with their attack chopper at all in the entire match. As we saw there, they were down, and when the attack chopper was up, there was nothing for him to do. So they were all in the buildings. They were able to stay onto the burns without having to worry about that helicopter. In the first round, we saw Noobs and Ward doing a great job over onto C, consistently pestering it, sitting on top of those roofs. Why? Because they had their chopper up, and they could do that. They were able to do that. So all in all, Blitzkriegers, they are a good team. I don't think they quite have their act together for 10v10s. Definitely didn't see the teamwork that I was used to seeing them in 8v8s back in BF3, which was amazing, by the way. So I think that Noobs and War just had a solid team. They had a solid strat. They read Blitzkriegers like nobody's business. They knew they could stick one guy at B, cap it, and then you stick all the rest of your infantry at A or C, and you hold it. You play defensive. Remember, 3 flags, guys. That's all you need. 3 flags. And the bleed is yours. It's not like Zavid. It's not like Rogue, where it's a 4-flag map, and you have to grab that 3rd flag. You don't have to. You can sit back and just wait, and that's exactly what they did. And Noobs and Ward did an amazing job. Definitely commend them. Now, they will be moving on in the next bracket. It's going to be on Dawnbreaker, which is going to be a really exciting map. I love Dawnbreaker for 10s. If you guys have not played or not watched Dawnbreaker for 10s, you absolutely should. It is an amazing map. It is so much fun. While it does seem like it's like, 5 flags, holy crap. But the thing is that played right, it is so, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't find it right now. But anyways, it is a lot of fun to play. Very interesting. Air doesn't really come into as much play as you would think it is. More or less, jet drops are going to be very, very important on that map, especially if you are on the US side. You can jet drop over onto the Chinese building on their gimme flag, cap it, and then push in from the backside. It's a very, very interesting match to play. They're going to be moving on in the bracket against Uranus Gaming. Once again, I'm going to be posting these brackets down in the chat list right now. There it is. So you can go check that out. They're going to be playing against Uranus Gaming, who used to be Onion, another really good 8s team. In fact, it came down to Onion and Blitzkriegers in the CEVO 8v8 tournament not too long ago, where Blitzkriegers did come out on top. And that was because they really they were dominating in the air. So, going to be coming down to Uranus versus Noobs and War. I have not seen what the top bracket is going to be. Arena Gaming, a very, very good team. They had a very close match last week on Zavid versus Illusion Gamer. Haven't been able to see FAV, although I had seen them in Battlefield 3, and they were a fairly decent team in Battlefield 3. Haven't been able to play them. Mercenarios, love those guys. They are an awesome group of guys. Played them in Battlefield 3 several times. Very good team. And Authority, who is also a very good team. So that should shape up to be a really good match. You might be able to catch the end of that if you go check it out. It's going to be twitch.tv/WarXSTV. So definitely go look at that. And also follow WarXS on their Twitter account. I will be posting that down into the links as well. It's going to be twitter.com/WarXS. Just go look that up. That is their Twitter. Guys, if you enjoyed this cast and you want to see more of it, you can click down the links below as my Twitter, my YouTube. Also, check out some apparel that we got going on for Level BF, but that's a whole nother issue. You can follow me on Twitter @BrettFX. Follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/ARNTVH1. We do appreciate everybody to come out and watch this. Next Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing another cast, and I believe the one I will be casting will be the Uranus versus Noobs and War on Dawnbreaker. So if you guys liked what you saw here, you want to see some more, definitely come check it out. Hit that follow button. Helps me out. Helps everybody out. We want to grow this sport as much as we possibly can. Also, guys, don't forget to check out Battlefield-esports.com, where we try to get all of the competitive players from North, South, and European players together to discuss things, talk about things, try and figure out rules and just map modes and all kinds of other good stuff, and just have a good time. So if you want to check out that website, definitely feel free to do so. And guys, that's been it, and we'll see you next time.